let's talk about the mean deviation. So quartile deviation we have seen, range we have seen, coefficient we have seen. Now let's talk about mean deviation. So when I talk about the mean deviation, generally what happens is we have a mean deviation from mean deviation from median, and mean deviation from mode. And I hope all of you have watched already how to find out mean, median and mode. In very details I have explained regarding about all the data, if it is ungrouped data, if it is group data, discrete, continuous, for all, irrespective of all the data, I have explained how do we find out mean, median and mode. So I assume that all of you know how to find out the measure of central tendency, and let's move on to this particular topic where we are going to find out the mean deviation from mean, from median, from mode. Okay, so first thing, let's talk about mean deviation from mean. Okay, so how do we denote this? We will write this mean deviation from mean. Okay, we will have again two formula. For ungrouped we will have a separate formula, and for grouped we will have a separate formula. So what is going to happen is summation x minus x bar by n, and this is for ungrouped. This is for ungrouped. Okay, remember, mean you have to find out, you know how to find summation x by small n. Subtract the x value from the mean. Modulus is nothing but if you have any negative value inside that, all will become positive. Add all the value, divide with small n. So I'm going to do the question also based on this. So let's understand the formula first. Similarly, when we talk about the group data, very simple, we will just multiply the same formula with one frequency, and the small n you will change into n. That's it. This is for group data. Okay, right? Similarly, this is the first one. Second one, if I'm talking about mean deviation from mode, median. So what will happen? Mean deviation from median. So it is going to be summation x minus, instead of mean you will have median over here, divided by n for ungrouped data. Ungrouped data. Similarly, here you will have summation f of x minus m by capital N for group data. Okay. Next, the third part that we are going to talk about, that is mean deviation from mode. So mean deviation from mode, if you talk about, you will have summation. In place of median you will just replace mode, which is divided by n for ungrouped data, and for group data what we'll have, summation f of x minus mode by capital N for group data. Okay, so this is how it is, the formula works for mean deviation. If you understand one formula, all the other formula just changing of mean, median and mode, remaining everything is same. Okay, now if I have to, this is an absolute measure, right? Now if I have to talk about the relative measure, which is nothing but the coefficient. So coefficient of mean deviation from mean. What happens is, any of the formula you can use depending on the data, you will get the mean deviation answer. So that mean deviation divided by mean. That mean deviation, and whatever the mean you have, you divide, you will get the coefficient of mean deviation from mean. At the same time, if I have to talk about the coefficient of mean deviation from median, what will happen is you are going to divide the mean deviation result, whatever you have obtained from here, with median. And at last, if I have to talk about the coefficient of mean deviation with mode, what is going to happen is mean deviation divided by mode. Right? So this is the formula which works for the mean deviation from mean, median and mode, and these are the formula for coefficient. right? So pause the video, make a note of it, try understanding the formula and writing by yourself. Please do not by heart, because if you by heart, definitely you will end up messing out with the formula, so I don't want that. So try to remember the logic and then based on that you write down, right? Let's solve one question based on mean deviation from mean, median and mode. All three together, only one question I'll solve. I am sure you will be able to understand. There is nothing much to worry about it. Only if you know the formula, everything else will become easy, right? So let's see one question which is displayed on your screen. It says that find the mean deviation from mean and the coefficient of that. So here they are only asking mean deviation from mean. When we will be solving, we will solve all mean, median and mode together, right? The data also they have given, so please pause the video, you can note down the data. I will be also writing over here, and meanwhile we'll start solving it. So the data what they have given is the class interval and the frequency, right? So class interval is 0 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12. Okay, and the frequency what they have given is 220, 345, 345. After that 452, 280, then 63 and 10, 63 and 10. So if you add this here, you will be getting the capital N value, which is nothing but 1370. Now, since we have to find out the mean deviation from mean, what is the formula? It is the continuous data, right? Which means a group data. So your formula will be summation f of x minus x bar by n. Correct? Summation f of x minus x bar by n, which means first thing what you are going to do, you are going to calculate x bar. So what will be the x bar? Summation fx by n, right? So first let's find out the x. X will be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and 11, midpoint, correct? Next we are going to multiply this f into x. So 220 into 1 is 220, 345 into 3 is nothing but 1035, 452 into 5 is nothing but 2260, 280 into 7 is nothing but 1960. You keep multiplying and write down, tell me what is the x bar answer. I'll be also doing here, so I think all of you know by now, so you can do it by yourself. Here if you add summation fx, you will be getting 6152. So let me just write over here, that is 6152 divided by 1370, which is equal to 4.49 mean. Now let's find out, that is x minus x bar modulus. What does it mean? It means 1 minus 4.49, 3 minus 4.49, 5 minus 4.49, but in the formula there is also multiplication of f. So you can find out the next column also. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find together. Okay, so x minus x bar, that is 1 minus 4.49, that is 3.49 minus. So basically let me just do two column only. Minus 3.49 is supposed to be, but since there is a modulus here, all the negative number will become positive and positive will remain as it is. Okay, so 3 minus 4.49 is 1.49. Similarly, 5 minus 4.49 is 0.51. 7 minus 4.41 is 2.51. 9 is nothing but 4.51 and 6.51. Next column, what do you need? You need f into this part. So find out one more column, x minus x bar. So you could have done together, that's what I was trying to do. Since it's a first form problem, let's do it normally and then later you can. So this into keep multiplying with f and you write down the final answer. So 3.49 into 220 if you do, you will get 767.8. 1.49 into frequency 345. If you do, you will get 514. You will be getting 514.05, 230.52. Similarly, 702.8, 284.13, and last one is 65.1. So if you add this, you will be getting 2564.3. So let's substitute here. That is 2564.3 divided by n is nothing but 1370, which is equal to 1.872. Right? So this is the mean deviation. Now assume that if they could have asked you coefficient of mean deviation, what will you do? So coefficient of mean deviation from mean. So mean deviation from mean, how much we got? What is the formula? First let's write the formula. That is mean deviation from mean by mean. So you got 1.72 divided by mean is 4.49. Solve and write down whatever the answer you get. Right? Now, in this only, they could have also given the open-end classes and then the cumulative frequency. You remember during the measure of central tendency, I have explained to you how to convert the open-end classes into normal class and how to convert the cumulative frequency into normal frequency. So whenever or wherever they have given the open-end class, definitely they will give you the cumulative frequency. So first thing, what will you do? You will convert those things into the normal classes and then you start solving it. Right? Okay. So this is about mean deviation from mean. Suppose if they could have asked you mean deviation from median from the same data, what will you do? First thing, let's write the formula. So mean deviation from median is nothing but summation f of x minus median by n. So we need median. For median, what do we need? We need cumulative frequency. Find out cumulative frequency, correct? After finding the cumulative frequency, you will be able to find the median, that is L plus n by 2 minus Cf by f into C. Once you obtain the median, each median has to subtract from the x. As you have done x minus x bar, you will be finding x minus median. And this column you will be multiplying with frequency. So here you will get summation frequency of x minus median, which can be substituted here. And similarly, you can also find the coefficient of mean deviation from median, right? Similar manner, even if they ask you to find out mean deviation from mode, what is your formula? Summation x minus mode by n. So you can easily calculate the mode from this particular data, which formula you already know. So calculate the mode and then you will have to find one more column, that is x minus mode. But don't worry, in examination they will ask you only one, either mean deviation from mean, mean deviation from median, mean deviation from mode. They don't ask you both, okay? And this will be 5-marker question if they ask in the section E. Right? So this is about the mean deviation from mean, median and mode. I hope you are able to understand. I'll give you more problem for you to practice. Practice as many as problem you can so that you will be clear about this topic. Right? So pause the video, make a note of it. We'll move further for the standard deviation.